Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If you want to learn how to speak in your target language, but you're afraid to be judged when making errors, you've found the right video. Los geht's! My name is Dustin. I'm an IT project manager from Germany. On this channel we create content that helps us to be more productive, to learn new things, especially languages, and to live a happier and more fulfilling life. Today we'll talk about how to develop speaking skills in your target language without talking to real humans, but to an AI, or to be more precise, to ChatGPT instead. I've already made videos about this topic a long time ago when ChatGPT just became public. But with all the recent improvements, it's now really possible to practice your speaking skills instead of just your writing skills. Alright, let's dive into today's hour. First, you know what comes next, a nice sip of coffee. Los geht's! When we are learning a language, we imagine ourselves to be able to converse easily with native speakers at some point and to fully enjoy diving into the culture without having that language barrier in our ways. Unfortunately, to get there, we need to first develop a solid comprehension in the language and then at some point start to practice speaking, like real conversations, no artificial exercises that are supposed to get us there. This, of course, will be frightening in the beginning, because society teaches us that it's bad to make errors, which is wrong, but nevertheless doesn't change the fact that it's painful for us to commit to making errors. One way to cope with that and to overcome the first hurdle to get going can be to talk to an AI, and the current capabilities of that I want to show you today. By now you've for sure already heard about AIs, LLMs and chatbots and what they are. If you want to refresh your knowledge, make sure to watch this video here. I'm only talking about ChatGPT here, but there are more alternatives on the market. In order to comfortably practice speaking, you need to make sure to download the smartphone app that is available for Android as well as for iOS, for ChatGPT of course, and that has full voice support, which means you can talk to it and will also reply in audio form, and that in a reliable and surprisingly realistic way. In order to prepare the chatbot for a conversation, you normally will need to give it the right prompts that it can function according to what you want to do with it. The cool thing is that there are now so-called ChatGPTs, which are pre-trained and configured chatbots that you can use for the specific purposes you want to achieve. There are bots that can help you with writing, coding, solving math problems, doing research, and also learning languages. I've chosen the 3 most interesting ChatGPTs and we review them together. You can try them for free, but at some point you will run out of tokens and can't proceed. For that, a premium version might make sense. Okay, let's go. Okay, now let's have a look at the first ChatGPT together. This one is called Language Teacher Miss Smith. It supports over 20 languages and it's just about having a natural conversation about any topic you like. And yeah, this way you can improve your vocabulary and just get better at speaking. And it's also the ChatGPT, when it comes to language learning, that's the most voted on, or that has been used the most, with over 100,000 votes, let's say. And yeah, first of all, we need to choose the language. We can do that already here. So let's say we pick Italian. And now it asks us for our level. And yeah, hard to tell. Let's try it out. We say intermedio. Okay. And now it gives us a list what we want to talk about. We could do that already in the speaking mode, but yeah, there are 5 different topics: travel and culture, current events, the professional world, health and well-being, mock job interview. And of course you could also come up with your own topic. Those are just ideas. So let's say travel and culture, why not? Now it's loading. Allora,
Non preoccuparti, quale argomento vorresti discutere dalla lista?
Vorrei parlare del viaggio in generale e sì.
Ottima scelta, hai fatto qualche viaggio interessante di recente. Dove sei stato?
Recentemente sono andato in Olanda, però il prossimo mese vado anche in Italia.
bello. Com'è stata la tua esperienza in Olanda? E quali città italiane hai intenzione di visitare il prossimo mese?
And now important is to stop when you need to come up with the words, because otherwise it doesn't recognize you making pauses. That's one main issue here. So it would be cool if you could configure it in a way that it would just give you a certain amount of time until it proceeds on, like a real teacher would also do. But okay, you can always pause and then you could come up with the right words. So it asked me basically how my trip to the Netherlands was, and also which cities or what stuff I want to visit in Italy. So I could think about, okay, il mio viaggio in Olanda era molto molto buono o molto bello, e quando vado in Italia andrò a Parma, non lo so. Il mio viaggio in Olanda era molto bello e vado il prossimo mese in Italia per vedere Parma, la città di Parma, e anche il Trentino Alto Adige.
Sembra un viaggio fantastico. Cosa ti è piaciuto di più dell'Olanda? E hai già pianificato cosa vedere a Parma e in Trentino Alto Adige?
Yeah, and this way you could just have a real conversation, and as you see, it's really working. So but you need to pause, as said, because otherwise it just doesn't go on. And this is the next ChatGPT. It's called Language Tutor for any language, using the language transfer podcast method. And as you know, I'm a big fan of language transfer, which is also available as app completely for free, and which teaches you language through thinking. So the structure of the language. So I was thrilled when I found this ChatGPT, and yeah, it actually feels a bit that way, because it always gives you phrases that you should then translate to the target language. And let's try that. Let's say I want to learn Spanish. We pick that. I want to learn Spanish intermediate, and okay, now it gives me the first phrase that I should translate. Perfecto. Comencemos tu lección de español. Te voy a dar una frase en inglés y necesitas traducirla al español. Vamos a empezar con algo intermedio. Traduce la siguiente frase al español. I want to know if he understands me. Okay. I want to know. I want to. Quiero. Know is saber. Quiero saber. Si. If. Me. Si me entiende. Si me entiende. Si mi entiende? Okay, now I'm confused with Italian. Let's see. Quiero saber si me entiende.
Muy bien, tu traducción es correcta. Ahora una oración un poco más difícil. I will help you when you need it. Traduce esta frase al español, por favor.
Okay, make sure to stop, think, and then give your answer. What was the question? I will help you when you need me. Let's check. I will help you when you need it. I will help you when you need it. I will help you when you need it. Te ayudaré cuando necesites. Te ayudaré cuando necesites.
Casi perfecto, pero hay un pequeño error. La forma correcta es: te ayudaré cuando lo necesites. Vamos con otra frase. Esta es un poco más desafiante. They have been working on the project for several months. Intenta traducir esta frase al español.
Yeah, this way you are doing a different kind of training, or a different kind of conversation, by really always translating stuff. And that's also super powerful because yeah, if you can do that right away without much thinking, then you know you'll be ready. And you also recognize what you don't know, because sometimes we overestimate our skills. And when it comes to those phrases that sometimes have different tenses or conjunctives or whatever, yeah, we really see what our level is and what we probably need to work on. Okay, the next and last ChatGPT is called Language Learner, and again supports over 20 languages, and is a bit more guided in the learning approach if you like that. But I don't want to show the regular stuff and the instructions and so on, or the story mode or lesson mode, because I find it a bit boring, to be honest. Try it out, maybe you like it, no problem. But I want to show you the picture mode that I really like. It's basically generating a picture, and then you need to explain what you can see on the picture, like you would do probably with a teacher. And this can also be super useful, a super useful activity to improve your vocabulary and your ability to express yourself. So let's pick picture mode. Hello, I would like to improve my Dutch using the picture mode.
Great choice. Let's get started with the picture mode in Dutch. To begin, I'll create a scene for you to describe in Dutch. Please take your time to describe everything you see in the image. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The goal is to practice and improve. Ready? Generating the image now. Hold on a moment.
Okay, let's go. Now it's generating the picture.
Perfect. Now, please describe this scene in Dutch. Take your time and write as much as you can. You can check out the images in our conversation history.
Ja, klopt. Er is een markt, een typische Nederlandse markt. Er zijn heel veel mensen, er zijn oude...
Je bent goed bezig. Wil je verder gaan met je beschrijving? Wat zie je nog meer op de markt? Probeer iets te vertellen over de kraampjes of de producten.
Ja, er zijn heel veel groenten, er is ook kaas en boter en er is een windmolen. Hoe zeg je dat? Ik ben er niet zeker. Er is een fiets en er zijn heel veel mensen en ja, heel veel groenten. En ja, dat is het eigenlijk, ja.
Dat is een geweldige poging. Het woord dat je zoekt is windmolen. Dus er is een windmolen. Laten we jouw beschrijving samen uitbreiden. Ja, er zijn heel veel groenten, er is ook kaas en boter, en er is een windmolen, er is een fiets, en er zijn heel veel mensen. En ja, heel veel groenten. Wil je nog iets toevoegen of oefenen met een ander deel van de scène?
Nee, klopt. Dat was heel interessant. Maar kan jij nog een beetje de beschrijving verbeteren? Of zijn er nog meer dingen die je kunt beschrijven?
Je hebt het al heel goed gedaan. Laten we eens kijken hoe we je beschrijving nog kunnen verbeteren. Ja, er zijn heel veel groenten, zoals tomaten, komkommers en paprika's. Er is ook kaas en boter te koop. Daarnaast is er een windmolen op de achtergrond. Er staat een fiets geparkeerd bij een kraampje en er zijn heel veel mensen die boodschappen doen. Een verkoper verkoopt stroopwafels en er zijn mooie bloemen te zien. Zo, nu is er nog completere beschrijving. Wil je misschien nog een ander deel van de scène beschrijven of een andere oefening proberen?
With the current capabilities of AI, you can really use it to practice speaking, but it won't replace a real human to talk to for now. On the other hand, it's a great way to get going, but you need to hold yourself accountable and actually do it. I would advise you to start a timer for 30 minutes or an hour and practice for that time speaking. This way you'll have a sense of accomplishment, and when you book a speaking session with a real human, you already know how it feels like to speak for such a time span. And if you are actually ready to do it, please let me know in the comments if you have any other tips when it comes to using AI for language learning. I've got another video about how to build a solid comprehension in your target language here, or also a video about how to start speaking using italki and real teachers here. If you found the video useful, as usual, please leave me a like and a subscription to the channel, and to not miss anything going forward, click also on the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and see you the next time.